compliance and getting them anchored in DCB?
I like that question. I have a very crazy response to that.
Mm-hmm.
This is a reality that most parents struggle with.
Mm-hmm.
You are actually the primary teacher. You are actually the primary teacher to your own children.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that you subcontract those duties to a school. But you are the primary teacher.
Correct.
And that's where most parents get it wrong. You think you are not the primary teacher. Me, I consider myself the most influential person in my children's life. I am their primary teacher. Things I can't teach, I subcontract a school to teach. Now, because they spend a lot of time there, those people might pick something about my kid that I haven't seen. If I partner with my teachers, well, they might tell me something I don't know.
Yeah.
Wanaweza kama kuambie, hey, you think your son is like this? We spent time with him. Your son is actually like this. You think your daughter is like this? My friend, this is what your daughter likes. We are partnering. But if I don't partner, that's why I'm telling you, those parents who don't, those teachers see things. If you pick that teacher might tell you something very interesting about your child that you've never even heard of because of the amount of time. And you and all of us here, when we sit down and we say, out of love, out of genuine love, you look at your child and you go, this is what I want my child to be. Out of love. You love your child, you plan. Even me, when I was a kid, my parents wanted me to be an accountant. They were like, my son is good at mathematics. Freddie, we want you to be an accountant.
Out of love.
In fact, I remember my father went out of his way to make sure my son is about to go to Strathmore. Strathmore produces the best accountants. Yani genuine love. But they never asked me what I cared for. I was very fortunate on my end that because they thought I was going through a season. And this is why I highly encourage parents. Mtoto akimaliza form 4, let the kid take a 1-year break before they go to university. Me, I told my kids, mkimaliza high school hivi, you are taking a year's break. If it is within my means, go see the world. Enda uone Uganda. Enda uone, because we have friends. Let me tell you, we have friends living all over the world.
True.
I can call my friend nimwambie, can my daughter come and live with you for 2 weeks in New Zealand? Akuje tu aone. Do you know something will happen?
True.
I call another friend nimwambie, oh, can my son come live with you for 2 weeks in the UK? Aone tu. Something will happen.
Right.
Menishika. That 1 year is important because my life changed because of that 1 year. Because intake used to happen at the end of the year. At the end of the year. And I was asked, what do you want to do?
As you wait.
As you wait, what do you want to do?
Right.
And I said, there is a music production school over here. They're teaching music production and DJing. They thought, this boy is going through a phase. Here we are, 20 years later. In fact, it's 21. I was 19. And I'm now 41. I'm in that industry because of that 1 year break. 1 year break. So for parents, highly employ you. Teachers are your partners. And because I'm in the education sector, and when things were changing into now CBE, and the ministry was coming to deal with higher learning institutions, where we offer diplomas and degrees, and they're telling us, this is the kind of student that will be coming your way. Start preparing for them in advance. Menishika. So we have the first grade 10 guys.
Yes.
So in 3 years, they will be entering our institutions. If we are not, because we know who is coming,
Right.
the average parent has no idea. The average parent anasikia pathways,
Yeah.
anaenda, well,
STEM.
wewe utafanya STEM. Man, me, I know my kids.
Right.
If my kid tells me they want to be a doctor, even me, I'll be shocked. Let me be honest with you. If my kid tells me they want to be a lawyer, I'll be shocked. Kuku honest. I've made a living as a creative. Their late mother was a creative. They've grown up in a creative environment. If they choose an academic route, even me, it will shock me. But I'll be like, well, my child, if this is the path you have chosen, so be it.
be it.
What do you want to be? Oh, you want to be that lawyer? I know some lawyers I can introduce you to.
Right.
But if my kid tells me, I want to be a DJ, I'll be like, game on.
There you
Let
go.
me show you how this thing is done.
Yeah.
It will excite me.
Yeah.
You want to be on radio? I worked at Radio Maisha. Let me show you how radio is done.
Right.
Yeah.
Umenishika? I will be very excited if they pursue any of these creative things I've done in my adult life.
Yeah.
And I will double down on it because I've done it. Umenishika?
Exactly.
And I know what to make you stand out. And what, you know, there are things we have learned out of being creatives. That if our children ever decide to take this route, we know what to do. But because children might pursue a route we have no idea. And let's say my kid tells me she wants to be what? A researcher. I'd be like, well, I've never heard of that, but there are researchers out there. Wacha tuende Kemri, we look for a researcher. For real.
Yeah.
And we have lunch with a researcher. Na tuone what does it take. Aone kama it aligns with purpose. Communicate. Be flexible with your child, even if you do not understand. Because there are academic parents out there. Their kids tell them, me, I want to be a pencil artist. Unaonanga tu mtoto wako akichora unasema na usome.
Yep.
And your kid just wants to draw. Ama your kids want to be a photographer. Unashindanga ukimwambia na hiyo kamera uweke kando. Umeniketi? But if you're keen enough, because of the creative institution where I used to work, I dealt with parents like this all the time. The kid comes and says, I want to be a graphic designer. The mother has never drawn anything. The father has never drawn anything. They're like, why does this kid want to draw? Umenishika? They forget. Hizi graphics ziko hapa chini.
Yeah.
Hizi graphics munaona. Some creative kid was supported na mnaona hizi lower thirds munaona.
Cedric Musumba.
Na aka ka graphic ka Spice.
Yeah.
Because this is causing impact. It's causing impact in a country. Because some guy somewhere is drinking tea at a hotel, umeelewa? And the TV is muted, and they are seeing censored creativity. They are seeing all these things because of graphics.
So, DJ Karumba, there is now, in the space that you are, the academic space you are, there is an uptake of TVET, vocational training.
Oh, yes.
Which seems like,